cup of tea and get comfortable.
I like how you always assume they're sitting down already.
Well, I hope so. This is a cozy studio kind of conversation, not a running on a treadmill one.
Fair points. Hi, everyone. It's really nice to be here again.
It really is. I don't know why, but today feels especially calm. Maybe it's the quiet, or maybe it's just you being very balanced.
Yes, my greatest talent, emotional furniture. I just stand there and don't move much.
Emotional furniture. That's actually comforting, like a sofa that listens.
I'll take that as a compliment. How are you feeling today, honestly?
Honestly, a little curious, a little nostalgic. I was thinking about how normal places like malls carry so many small emotions.
That's true. People don't usually think of a mall as emotional, but it really is.
Yeah, first jobs, first dates, family weekends, boredom, excitement, all under one roof.
And slightly overpriced coffee.
Always. That's universal. By the way, if you enjoyed natural English conversations like this, don't forget to subscribe. It really helps us keep creating for you.
Truly. We're glad you're here with us.
So, today we're practicing real life English at the mall.
A classic setting. Very traditional, actually.
See? You love tradition.
I do. And malls are a modern kind of tradition now. They've been around long enough to feel familiar.
I remember going to the mall as a kid. It felt huge, like a small city.
Same. And you always felt like something might happen, even if it didn't.
Exactly. Just walking around felt like an event.
That's why it's such a good place to practice English. You talk, you wait, you decide, you change your mind.
And you overhear people saying the most interesting things.
Or arguing gently about shoes.
Okay, let's imagine we're walking into a mall right now. Big glass doors, cool air.
And that specific smell, a mix of perfume, food court, and new clothes.
Why is that so accurate? So, the first thing I usually say is something like, okay, where do we start?
That's very natural. You could also say, let's take a look around.
Let's take a look around.
Simple, relaxed, no pressure.
And then someone always says, I'm just here to browse.
Yes, I'm just browsing is a very useful phrase, especially if a salesperson appears suddenly.
Like magic.
And if you actually want help, you might say, I'm looking for something.
That something can be anything, right?
Shoes, a gift, a jacket, or even just an idea.
I like how polite English sounds in stores. Even simple things feel gentle.
Politeness creates space. It keeps interactions smooth.
You sound like a philosopher of shopping.
Years of observation, mostly while waiting outside fitting rooms.
Okay, let's say we walk into a clothing store.
First question you might hear, can I help you?
And the safe answer is, I'm just looking, thanks.
Exactly. Short, friendly, clear.
I used to feel nervous answering that.
Many learners do, but remember, there's no test.
That's comforting.
Now imagine you see something you like.
Oh, that moment.
You might say, this looks nice.
Very honest. And if the size is wrong?
You can say, do you have this in another size?
Do you have this in another size?
Perfect.
And if the price scares you?
Then you quietly say, I'll think about it.
That's such a universal escape.
It really is. No commitment, no pressure.
English is kind sometimes. What about the food court?
Ah, the heart of the mall.
Yes.
Ordering food is great practice. You might hear for here or to go.
And you answer,
You can say for here, please, or to go, please.
so simple, but so real.
That's the goal. Real life English.
I think malls teach patience too. waiting, standing in line,
And saying, no worries when something takes time.
or that's fine.
These small phrases carry calm energy.
I like that idea. Calm energy language. Okay, imagine you're tired, your feet hurt,
Very realistic.
and you say, let's grab a coffee.
One of the best phrases ever invented.
It's interesting how English in malls is very present focused.
Yes, it's about now, what you see, what you need, what you feel.
That makes it easier for learners.
Exactly. You don't need complex grammar to connect.
So if you're listening and learning, imagine yourself there.
Walking, noticing, speaking softly.
And making mistakes.
Especially that.
Because mistakes mean you're inside life.
Not outside, watching.
I really like that.
Me too.
Let's keep walking through the mall together.
Yeah, there's more ahead.
So we're still walking, right? That slow mall walk where you're not in a hurry.
Exactly. That walk where time feels a little softer.
I always notice people when I walk like that. Couples, families, teenagers pretending they're bored.
Teenagers have perfected the art of looking bored while actually caring a lot.
True. And they use English in such short, sharp ways.
Yes, like, I'm good. It's fine. Whatever. Very efficient.
Efficient emotions.
Let's imagine we stop at an electronics store. Bright lights, loud screens.
Suddenly not cozy at all.
A shock to the system.
A salesperson comes over and says something fast.
Usually something like, can I help you find anything?
And if you didn't understand?
You can always say, sorry, could you repeat that?
That's such an important phrase.
It shows confidence, not weakness.
I think learners are afraid of slowing things down.
But slowing down is human. Real conversations are rarely perfect speed.
Okay, so we're looking at phones.
And you might ask, how much is this one?
Direct, clear.
And sometimes painful.
And if it's too expensive, you say nothing.
Or you say, that's a bit pricey.
That's a bit pricey.
Polite honesty.
English has many soft ways to say no.
That's part of its tradition, avoiding confrontation when possible.
I like that balance. Honest but gentle.
It helps in public spaces like malls.
Curious. What about when you're with friends and you disagree?
Then phrases like, I'm not sure about that, are useful.
That sounds very you.
Years of practice.
I would say, really? I don't know.
Also perfect.
I notice English speakers often talk while walking.
Yes, side-by-side conversations feel less intense.
Less pressure.
Exactly.
Okay, now we're hungry again.
Already?
Always.
Calm. Let's say you're choosing between two places.
And I say, what do you feel like eating?
Very natural.
And you answer,
I'm in the mood for something light.
nodded. Mood language is emotional language.
Yes, it connects food and feeling.
That's very modern, actually.
But also very old. Humans have always eaten based on feeling.
What if you change your mind?
Then you say, actually, never mind.
I use that a lot.
Most people do.
I like how actually works in English.
It signals a gentle correction.
Okay, let's sit down.
Finally.
Bags everywhere.
Receipt collection growing.
This is when deeper conversations happen.
Yes, sitting, resting, observing.
I hear people saying things like, we didn't plan this, or we're just killing time.
We're just killing time is very common.
It sounds dramatic, but it's not.
English loves dramatic phrases for simple things.
Like, I'm starving when you're just hungry.
Exactly.
I think malls are good places to practice listening too.
Absolutely. Accents, speeds, emotions.
Real-life English isn't clean.
And that's its beauty.
Do you think malls will change in the future?
Yes, but they won't disappear.
Because people still want to be around people.
Exactly, even quietly.
That makes me feel hopeful.
Me too.
Before we leave, let's review a few phrases naturally.
Without sounding like teachers.
Of course. I'm just browsing.
Let's take a look around.
That's a bit pricey.
I'll think about it.
These phrases travel with you.
Anywhere in the world.
I like imagining listeners using them tomorrow.
Or even today.
And if you're listening, what about you? Tell us in the comments. We'd love to hear your thoughts.
Especially your mall stories.
Okay, I think the mall is slowly closing.
Lights dimming, music softer.
One last walk to the exit.
Let's go.
You know that feeling when you're leaving a mall and everything suddenly feels quieter?
Yes, almost like the space exhales after a long day.
That's exactly it. An exhale.
Your hands are full. Your feet are tired. And your mind is oddly clear.
Even if you didn't buy much, you still feel like you experienced something.
Presence does that.
I think that's an important idea for learning English, too.
Being present in small, ordinary moments.
Not waiting for perfect English.
Or a perfect situation.
Malls are very honest places.
They show real behavior, real needs, real impatience.
And real kindness sometimes.
Yes, someone holding a door, someone giving directions.
And all of that language is simple.
Mostly present tense, mostly practical.
I'm just looking.
I'll think about it.
Let's take a look around. These phrases don't belong to textbooks.
They belong to life.
I like how English keeps tradition alive through everyday habits.
Saying please, saying thanks, giving space.
Even in busy places.
Especially in busy places.
And looking ahead.
The future will bring new stores, new technology.
But people will still walk, choose, hesitate, change their minds.
And speak.
That makes me feel grounded.
Language connects past and future through the present.
Before we go, let's gently revisit a few expressions we used today.
Naturally.
Next time you're in a store, try saying, I'm just browsing.
Or invite someone with, let's grab a coffee.
If something's expensive, remember, that's a bit pricey.
And if you're unsure, I'll think about it is always safe.
These small phrases give you freedom.
And confidence grows quietly from moments like that.
I hope our listeners feel less pressure now.
And more curiosity.
If you like this episode, subscribe, leave a like, and share it. It really helps our little studio grow.
We truly appreciate it.
Okay, that's a wrap.
You just wanted to say that, didn't you? See you next time.